I don't want the dog to start a negative idea of this. I don't want the dog to start a negative idea of this. I want it to be positive. So this is the difference between force fetch and what we're doing. We're not going to connect negative to retrieving things we want them to retrieve. I just think it's backwards. So the process for us is we're going to start with a wooden dowel because I really don't care if my dog doesn't like a wooden dowel. I've never sent a dog on a retrieve for a wooden dowel in the field. So I don't care if it's a little bit hairy to get started. So, but we're going to use this. We're going to put it in. It's rigid. It's hard. It's not going to promote the idea of chomping. I don't, hard mouth and chomping is something I don't like. I don't want in a bird dog. So this isn't going to, if they do get chompy, they're chompy on this. They're not chompy on this. I don't want to form a habit today that I got to train out later. You can't rush any of this. You can't rush through hold conditioning. If she's not ready to take it, we are definitely not going to learn anything. And we might risk eroding some of that trust again. This is a big mental thing for dogs, this process. The progress of this is all dictated by whatever is happening now. My next step is dictated by what we're doing right now. You don't go to square two until you're done with square one, and you bring square one with you, because you're going to need it. This chin up is square one. The square one was get on a freezer. Then it was be okay with having a tethered off collar. Then it was settling in and realizing you can turn the pressure off. Then it was put the dowel in your mouth and just hold on to it. Some dogs will fight you putting it in there, and you can't lose that battle. You have to win that. And once you win it and you break that little bit of will of theirs to think that they can keep it out, they'll give in to you real quickly, especially when they understand that's all you want. I think they're confused at why we're doing this in the first place. The reason we're doing it is not to teach retrieve. We're doing it to clean up the retrieve so that the delivery is nice, and to maybe minimize or eliminate some of the problems that are going to come up, that do come up. They go to this and they tense up because there's zero give right now. It's all pressure. You're okay. 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 Good. There. Good. Good. But as soon as that pressure comes on, they brace against it. It's this opposition reflex. They're going to tense up and pull. Good. So they got to learn to get through that to be able to do this. Good. Good. I'm also going to start this under the chin. Good. Because I need him to get used to me coming in here. Good. Good. And you can see his body language is real submissive. There, he gets tense. Good. When I'm touching him, he's fine. It's as soon as I take my hands away and he goes, oh my God, I'm on my own. Good. And then he feels that little bit of pressure. So I'm going to help him understand there's pressure here. Good. 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 He's kind of this gentle giant. He's gigantic, but he's just gentle. You can just see it. Good. There. Did you see how he put his head down and lifted it right back up? He felt that tap, and he just went, oh, I know how to get this better. Lift my head up. Where the last time he did that, as soon as he felt that tension, he went, and then it created more tension, and that became real uncomfortable. So the speed of settling in with him is quick. Good. And did you just hear his tail go dun 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 dun? I know it's good when the tail goes dun 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 dun. That's the happy indicator. I used to be able to watch and see, I did it at night a lot, and I would see the shadows of the tail wagging. That I knew that we were doing something, that we were going to get somewhere with the dogs when that happened. Good. Good. We're going to roll those gums out of the way. This is real common. Hold. Get that thing out of my mouth, he says. Hold, 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 no. Hold, 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 hold. Good, good, dead, good. Good. Good.
Good boy.
Good. See how that becomes so uncomfortable. He's got to concentrate on a lot of things in order to get this right. The reason I stopped and took it out, because he stopped, he paused, and I took it out. Good, because he wanted it out. Good. He's not sure why I'm trying to put a stick in his mouth. And so that's why I don't want it to be a bumper. Because that response, I don't want chomping on a bumper. Good. This is the initial hurdle. Well, it's a couple of initial hurdles. It's initial hurdle of this. And figuring out how to fix that. It's the initial hurdle of this. And figuring out how to get it out. Right now he's trying to get it out. He's going to get it out by not chomping. I'll go along with that. Then he's going to realize, you know what, that thing's really not that bad in my mouth anyway. I don't know that I need to get it out. And I'm going to let him know that it's good when you don't chomp. I'm going to tell him, good. And then he's going to go, it's not that bad. And then I'm going to start getting him to understand when I hold it and I don't have to be forced to hold onto it, physically held in there, and hold it on my own, he tells me how good I am. And it goes back to bidability. And them wanting to, we figure out how to make them understand what we want. Without fear, without pain. Hold. Hold. I'm trying to get the gums out of the way. Hold. Hold. Good. Hold. Hold. Good. Hold. Hold. Good. Hold. 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 Too long. I should have got out. Hold. Good. Hold. 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 Dead. Dead. Good. Good boy. Drop. There's the confusion. We're speaking a different language. Good. And then the other thing I'm going to try to gain on is every time I take it out of there, I'm going to try to get him to realize, don't freak out and start sliding around on the freezer. Just go back to resting. Good.
Good boy, Lincoln. That was good.
That was real good. Mm-hmm. I got a little too ambitious there myself. I wanted to get my hand down because you almost let me. But it went too long. And that's where, so I didn't get as much out of that one as I wish I would have, because the second rep, what am I thinking? It was the second time I did it. I need to slow that down. We'll probably get a little bit further this time. Just because he's getting used to the routine of this. Hold. Hold. I'm glad that didn't come out. Hold. 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 Good. Hold. Good. Hold. Drop. Drop. Good. Good. And that last little, good. We didn't. So I end it now because I go, there was a real nice progression of 3 times and he didn't slip and panic the 3rd time. So there was, I want him to figure that out. Do you see how he just figured that out? Just lift my head up, it'll turn off. Good. Just beautiful. So he's learning to figure out how to make it more comfortable, which is smart. Good dog. Very good. So we'll take him off.
Good boy.